Hello. Welcome to Bedtime Channeling with Michele. Hope you're all doing well today. I wanted to just share a little bit with my viewers on how I came about with the name Bedtime Channeling with Michele. I was sitting in front of the crystal shop that I work for, and I was thinking about starting a YouTube station and offering readings and guidance from angels and spirit. And I was talking to a customer, and I said, I usually sit at night in my bed and listen to different mediums and psychics. And she was like, oh, why don't you call it bedtime channeling? So that's how I came up with the name. So it doesn't necessarily mean that my videos are always going to be at night. Today is August 21st, 2022, and it is in the morning. So I'm going to say good morning to all you bedtime channelers out there. So today I'm going to just give a little reading on the Leo astrology today. So this is for birthdays August 14th to August 21st. We'll be going into a Virgo here in the next few days. So I do want to wish happy birthday to all the August babies out there. And I'm going to go ahead and connect and see what message comes through for you for this upcoming year. Today I'm just smudging with Florida water. It's kind of open. And we're going to go ahead and connect. I hope you can see me okay. It seems a little dark here. I'm on my back Florida room, I guess you call it. Okay, just a moment, please. Okay. When I channel the energy around our Leo babies for this week, they're telling me that you're very creative and you like luxury. Okay. So creativity and luxury. They're specifically pointing out August 19th babies. You have a talent for music. Okay. So if you're not playing an instrument or singing or doing something musically, guides are coming through and encouraging you to kind of tap into that a little bit and explore it. Okay. So, really, a talent for music. And they're talking specifically August 19th babies for some reason. They're saying that at times um, during this birthday week, a lot of you can be somewhat reserved, holding your tongue, but watch out because when you do communicate, you can be a bit on point or quite boisterous, is what they're saying. Of course, as we know for all Leos, you love to be in the spotlight. So, in some way, shape, or form, this birth week, you may find you're more and more asked to be in the spotlight. You attract people with your energy and your leadership skills. You're a visionary, and they're talking like when they say visionary, you also have a lot of intuitiveness. So listening to that gut, um, trust it. They're saying like trust your gut feeling or that higher self. Um, Some of you over this next year that are born within this week 14th through the 21st, you're going to have an opportunity to engage in some kind of business endeavor. um, I almost get a sense like somebody's going to approach you in some way, and they're saying really weigh out the pros and cons with that. I'm not feeling like getting into a new business endeavor is good for people born within this week. So, yeah, just be on the lookout for that as this coming year unfolds. Uh, okay. They're talking about colors. Um, They're saying wild rose, orange, and I'm picking up like rust or brown actually are good colors for you to add to your wardrobe this year. They're saying it will look very good on you and it will attract people to you. I'm also seeing woods. So, those of you who live in areas maybe where I've never been to California or out west much, but those of you who live in areas where there's a lot of woods and a lot of trails, they're encouraging you to get out there into those type of environments and raise your vibration. For those of you that don't live in those areas like me, They're encouraging you to take a little trip. So maybe think about taking a little camping trip or getting away where there is fresh air and woods and they're showing like streams. It's going to recharge you. It raises your vibration. Um, hmm, Something about you're able to see what is hidden, see what is hidden. So again, I sense that it's more like, really trusting that intuition, building on the skills. Okay. There are also spirits coming through, Leo babies, and saying that spirit souls that are brought into this physical plane during this time, the 14th through the 21st, they are very intuitive. They're very psychic. So some of you may want to begin to tap into your own psychic abilities. Pay attention to your dreams, they're saying. Pay attention to your dreams, write them down, okay? Pay attention to your dreams. Anything else? Okay. So happy birthday, Leos, August 14th through the 21st. Moving into Virgo, you know how those Virgos are. They like to stay home and they love being housekeepers and tending to the family. So that will be our next upcoming birthday reading. It will be for the Virgos. So with that, we're going to move on and connect with Spirit and see what messages they want me to share with you today. Just, again, I have the distilled water mixed with the Florida water just to smudge a little bit. So today I'm choosing to use, it's called Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Howland. I've been using this deck for about a year now. So today I was just drawn to pick it up. So let's see what messages come through. We go ahead and shuffle the cards. While I'm doing this, I've been kind of watching the weather a little bit because in my last stream, as you might recall, or if you haven't, maybe go back and listen to it, I kept seeing high winds in desert areas. And it was interesting because I learned something this week that I didn't know about is a lot of these hurricanes and high winds do start out in like the Sahara Desert in that. So kind of keep an eye on that area. I didn't realize that. So, because I kept seeing dust and like cactuses, more like that. So, let's pray that they're going to die down before they hit our areas. So, just watch out that way. Okay. Okay, when I channel the energy around spirit today, viewers, they're telling me a little bit about, they're saying, don't believe what you always hear. Really dig deep. It's almost like when the message was for Leos this week was like, look for the hidden, look for the hidden. Different. It's almost like when they're going like you listen to one news station and it says this and this one says this and this one says this, and they're saying it's like everybody, it's like you really have to look for the hidden, like look underground, between the lines, read between the lines. Every station, spirits coming through has some falseness to it, so you can't believe what you hear, sadly. Again, they want to come back and encourage people to just use your common sense. Okay. Use your common sense. It's almost like spirits talking about like we've lost our common sense. Our brain is rotting. It's shrinking. We have to watch our attention spans. So when you hear something, and this is your angels talking to you, they're saying entity souls of this physical world. very lovingly they're coming through. They're saying, use your common sense. Don't let your brain shrink. If it doesn't make sense, then it's probably not true. It's almost like left hand not knowing what the right hand is doing. It's almost like they're saying, stay centered and stay in love and light. It's okay. This is what they're sharing. So I'm just going to come through with this, folks. They're saying, turn off the TV. Don't listen to the news. Don't listen to that. Use your common sense. Be guided by your heart, is what they're saying. Be guided by your heart. Oh, I just love when they say this. Everything is going to turn out for the highest and best good. Whoever needs to be exposed will be. I keep hearing year and a half, year and a half. Okay. Again, sticking to community, stick to the community in which you live and vibrate there. Be impeccable with your word, and that's from the four agreements, as we know. But they're saying that today, all around the world, all around this world, people are not being impeccable with their word. So they're saying, start to be the change. What you say, mean what you say. Be impeccable. Follow through. They're talking about families. Spirit's coming through and saying parents need to be more impeccable, being there for their children. It's almost like let's rise the vibration for the youth, the future of our country, of our world. Um, be there for your children. Go to those games. Parents are losing sight of what parents are supposed to do, is what they're saying. So spirit is really coming down, and it's almost like with like a golden. I see like a gold and white kind of like aura, or just like an arch or aura. And they're saying we're starting to bless the families. Parents need to start being impeccable with their word. It's almost like they're saying it isn't even, it's like, okay, they're saying parents have lost the skill of parenting. Um, they try to be friends instead of parents and guides and role models. But I can assure you, the angels are coming through and saying, we are now covering the world. We're coming down, and it's like a golden white vibrational like light. And we're going to start to focus on families. They want me to repeat this, so I'm going to. Be impeccable with your words, especially to the parents. It's time to take responsibility and not put that responsibility of your children on like schools, grandparents. Um, yeah, it's time for the people who choose to be the parents to start being parents. And that's a very strong message coming through. So if that vibrates to you, take this to heart. In what way, parents, can you be more impeccable with your word with your children? In what way can you be more involved? The other question angels are putting out there to you, are you placing the responsibility of your children on their grandparents or schools or agencies? Okay. So they really want you to take a look at this, and because your children, as we know, are our future, and we are the role models. So be impeccable with your word. I'm going to go ahead now and pull a few cards and see what messages come through. Oh, gosh. Beautiful Sunday. Yeah. Oh, they're very adamant about that, about the children and parenting. They just won't let that go. Okay. Just cutting the deck into 3 piles with my left hand, as I like to do. And we're going to go ahead. I wish I could put this down more where you could see the deck a little better. Okay. First card up is Seek. seek. So when I channel the energy around this, viewers, they're telling you to seek the truth, okay? And I feel like this is just a validation of what was channeled through, not really believing what you hear on the news. It's like shut the television off, viewers, shut the television off and start to seek the truth. Seek the truth within your own soul, okay? Common sense. So I feel like this is validation. So follow your own common sense, not to believe, oh, they said this or they said that. Really, you know what the truth is within yourself. This card is talking about feeling alone, okay? But I'm not feeling, when I channel the energy around this card this morning, it isn't about feeling alone. It's about believing in yourself. Um, Almost like trusting your own thoughts, okay? Being alone in your own thoughts. And again, it comes down to common sense. So they're encouraging you to be alone in your own thoughts, meditate, seek the truth, and just kind of gaze off and enjoy the serenity of the evening moon. The sun sets, the sun rises. So feeling alone is different than being alone. And when I channel the energy this morning, it's about being alone. Really, really stand in the quiet. Again, this may come through where they're saying, vibrating in nature. For the Leo reading, Spirit talked about getting into the woods, hiking, being alone in nature. This card is talking about, again, holding each other up with love, okay? Moving upwards spiritually. Collectively, we have to be kind, we have to be loving, we have to support each other within our community. We have to support each other with love and light. And it's gold. It's a golden yellow kind of light around this heart and within this hand. And this, again, I believe, is our angels telling us that they are with us and they are supporting us with love and light. And also to encourage us with this. So we are moving up collectively. I am feeling the energy from viewers. You are meditating more. You're tuning into yourself, whatever your form of meditation is. And at the end of each meditation, just say, and I pray for the highest and best good of our world and our people. Um, it's almost like they're asking, just kind of put that little statement in some way at the end of your prayers or your meditation. We'll pull three more cards today, folks. Third eye chakra, right? And third eye chakra, as we know, is our visionary, our future, where we create, where we see things, and then we step into the realities little by little. Open up your third eye, folks. See, be the visionary. Read between the lines. Not trusting what you hear and see. Trust your intuition. The truth is within your soul, people. The truth is within your soul. You know right from wrong. The Spirit just said, create a better reality. And we can all do that, right? We know the power of the mind. The world needs to step back and take a rest, and they need to start just reconsidering their decisions in this world. Are you being too impulsive? Are you being too angry? Are you being naive? It's like Spirit just said, are you just laying down and rolling over? If you see something out there that you feel strongly about, they're saying be the change in peace, in light. Speak up about it. If you feel there's an injustice happening within your community, speak up about it, but with love and light. Don't just lay down and roll over, but rest and really reconsider what are your values? What do you stand for? Um, there are many angry souls out there right now, and they're not reconsidering, they're not thinking. They're not feeling alone in their thoughts. Okay. So, people, again, stepping back and really reconsidering what is my value? What is true to me as a person? Where do I want to be? Am I doing the right job? Am I living my ideal life? How can I get there logically? Logically. Spirit saying they're not encouraging like impulsively quit a job or do this or do that, but to logically sit, rest, and reconsider what you're doing in your life and if what you're doing is truly still important to you. And I see a lot of people starting to vibrate and seek their highest and best good. It's almost like Spirit saying you can only be the change if you're not happy. If you're not happy in that relationship, maybe you have to seek a better relationship. And they're saying maybe it's not a relationship necessarily with another person, but maybe seeking a better relationship within yourself, right? Seeking, feeling alone, really getting into your intuition, into your highest consciousness. Spirit said a lot of us settle, and that's okay. That's the free will. That's the God given free will. But understand that it is free will. So it's almost like what Spirit's putting out there. If some of you find that you're just settling for this or that or this or that, it's your free will that you're doing that, because there's always another door, an opportunity to open up. And the last card up, oh boy. And I believe orange was a color for the August 14th through 21st Leo babies. And this is your sacral chakra, right? We all know that's about our sexuality. So being proud of who you are sexually, stepping into who and what you want to be, confident, vibrate, smile, being proud of the person that you are, instead of looking in the mirror and going, oh goodness, I've got a wrinkle there, or I have a wrinkle there, or oh, I have a pimple, or whatever. Look in and say, wow, I have really bright eyes and beautiful teeth, and really accentuating the sexuality, the beauty within not only your physical self, but in your conscious self, within your soul, right? When you vibrate at your highest, your sexuality shows, right? That spirit, that glow. So be the best that you can be, right? Raise that sacral chakra, right? And be the best that you can be. Okay, Spirit just asked me one more card for today's bedtime channeling. And here we go. I am going to shuffle. Show me the last message, Spirit. Show me the last message for today's reading. Okay. Oh, they want me to pick. I'm dropping one today. Okay, I'm going to pick one with my left hand. That's what I'm being shown to do this morning. So I'm going to. Oh, dedicated effort. Okay, don't give up. Again, I feel like this is coming back to being impeccable with your word. Okay, when you dedicate, when you make a commitment, viewers, be dedicated to the effort. If you choose to have children, be dedicated to the effort of raising them to be well balanced, productive, happy people, right? If you make a dedicated effort to make a commitment into the relationship, then do the best that you can to make that relationship grow, right? Grow. Everything takes balance. It's also spirits coming through, and they're saying about patience and dedication. So it's almost like when you think about what was channeled through today, it's about being impeccable, right? Mean what you say. Have patience and dedication in the things that you choose to make a commitment toward. and rise up together and bring that love and that light back into your community, into your families, and into your own self. And with that, I thank you for viewing, and I leave you with love and light and blessings.